What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're fully upgrading the Camaro Pro Stock drag car. I bought this from the auction house. I didn't get it in the festival playlist. I don't know when it came out, to be fair, but as you know I've not really played the game in a while, so I found it on the auction house for 20 million, bought it straight away. This has already been upgraded, so we're going to put it back to standard and then do our own build on it. Same with the paint job, I'm going to put it back to standard. It's a Summit racing car, so it should just have their livery on it, I think. Now that the car's fully back to standard, let's get into upgrading it. So the conversions on the car, you can either twin turbo it or put a supercharger on it. The turbos have already been bought for this one, so we're going to put them on it. The drivetrain swap, I'm just leaving it rear wheel drive. Onto the wheels, going into the tyres first. It's already got drag tyres on it by the looks of things, so you can't do anything with the tyres. Like, you can put like snow tyres and drift tyres on it, but there's no point, so we'll leave the tyres standard. Onto the rims themselves, the World Racing rims that are on the rear, you can buy as a full set, which I'm on now, but the fronts you can't, so I'm just going to leave them standard. But I might change the size of them. I might just increase the fronts a little bit and leave the rears how they are. So we'll go with 16s on the fronts, and like I say, the rears, they're currently 16s, but we'll just leave them at 16s. Onto the drivetrain, so the transmission 6-speed is the one that we're going to go for. That's already been bought for the car. And the diff, the drift diff's already been bought, which I did put on by accident, but I'm leaving the standard one in it. And then onto the engine, you can just put an anti-lag turbo on it, which I'm not going to bother doing, and then you can put a bigger intercooler on it, which we do. And then once it's done, I'll leave the factory colour and everything, and we'll take it for a drive and see what it's like. So as you can see, the car made just over 1,800 horsepower, so yeah, let's take it for a drive. It should be interesting. Let's go. Okay, I think it's safe to say that cornering is not this car's strong point, but it's not built for that. I genuinely think this has got to be one of the fastest accelerating cars in the game. Like, the way this thing pulls, I mean, look at the speedo, that thing just does not stop pulling. Like, this speedo is climbing as fast at 200 mile an hour as what it is at 10 mile an hour. Yeah, cornering is definitely not the strong point of this car, but we just maxed out at like 261 then, and that was like the tiniest stretch, so I'm going to play around with the gearing because I think we can make that a bit higher. I mean, that acceleration is insane, to be honest. How fast that pulls, it's got to be one of the fast accelerating cars in the game, it must be. I'm just going to play around with the tune again to see if we can utilise 6th gear to see if we can make it hit 300 mile an hour. So I'm just going to raise the final drive a little bit. Let's try it. It seems like 285 is just its limit for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Like, it should just carry on pulling in my opinion, but it just doesn't. It just dies out. So I'm going to change the tune back to how it was or similar to that. So we just use 5 gears, because using 5 gears instead of 6, the car will be faster than going into 6th gear for the extra 10 mile an hour. Okay, it'd be rude not to hit the car down the drag strip, to be fair, so that's what we're going to do, just do a quick run and see what speed we hit that speed trap at. Okay, so we went over the speed trap at 259 mile an hour. That's it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, don't forget to leave any comments below on any build videos you'd like to see, and be sure to check in on the other videos, and I'll see you there.